Hello, my friends. Today I want to do a bit of a royal prediction for 2026. Just wanted to do like one card for each of the royals and what their energies will be for next year. Just a bit of a quick reading. I will do more in depth in January next year for each of them, but I thought more of a collective reading. This is all allegedly and all for entertainment purposes only. Using this beautiful deck, the Baruch. I love using this deck, particularly for William and Catherine. But I wanted to use it today. I would put like Charles here, Camilla, William, Catherine, Edward, Sophie, and Harry, Meghan, and then just the overall royal family. So let's see. Predictions for the royal family in 2026, individually and the monarchy overall. One card for each of the royals. And it'd be interesting to see what energy we get for each of them and what they could potentially be looking at in 2026. Okay. 2026 for the royal family. Oops. I think we're nearly ready. They're flying out. Okay. We'll do one more. Oh, hello. Strength come up there. Interesting. It could be a theme for the monarchy in general. Or for somebody. Okay. There we go. That's good. Oh, that's a bit of a rough one. Okay. Charles. King Charles. Queen Camilla. Prince William. Catherine, the Princess of Wales. Edward. Sophie. Duke and Duchess of Edinburgh. Princess Royal. Princess Anne. Prince Harry. I call him has-been, but there you go. Meghan Markle. And then the overall energy for the royal family. Okay, let's see. Let's have a look at Charles first. Actually, we might have a look at the overall energy for the royal family for 2026. Judgment. Yeah, they're going through a lot. They're under the microscope a lot at the minute with all the finances and their properties. Like, you know, everyone, like, I think the government's sort of pushing for, they're out for blood and they're trying to find any little thing to nitpick. It's not a great time, I don't think, for the monarchy as a whole right now. And I think depending on the choices Charles makes, you know, everyone's sort of pushing him and wants him to remove Harry and Meghan's titles. Personally, I think he should, in my opinion. But yeah, depending on what he does or doesn't do, I think all of this sort of hinges on that. But yeah, I think I'm getting it could be a year for growth, for moving forward if they're wanting to change, being more honest with the people. But yeah, judgment, interesting. Okay, let's have a look at King Charles himself. What energy do we have for 2026? Six of Swords. That's good energy. That's moving away from pain. Moving on to better things. I know he's still sort of dealing with cancer and everything. But that's a hopeful card. It's looking on to better things on the horizon, moving away from the heartache, from things that aren't working, moving on to better times. Oh, that's a really nice energy coming through. I'm really happy to see that. Okay. Let's see, for Queen Camilla, what energy do we have for 2026? Page of Pentacles. Interesting. We might be learning get some more information around her finances. Like material things is sort of the focus for her for 2026, interestingly. That's a very interesting energy I didn't expect to get for Queen Camilla. Yeah, I think I'm not certain, but her finances might be one of the ones. Her, if Charles put away any properties on the royal estate for her or something like that. So if he passes before, say, she does. Interesting energy for Queen Camilla there. And this is all just, allegedly. That's what the cards are telling me. Interesting. Okay. Prince William, 2026. Oh, look at this. 4 of Wands. This is just joy, happiness, living your best life. He and Catherine they're happy. Their happiness will continue next year. They're a happy family. I'm so glad that the castle there. Yeah, I love this deck. It's very sort of royal, the castles, and it's perfect for the royals, but for William and Catherine in particular. Yeah. 2026 is going to be a good year for him. And I'm glad to hear that, because he's, poor man, he's had a rough few years. The media attacks on him this year were disgusting. And his vile brother attacking him and trying to upstage him every 2 seconds. He's a disgrace. Can't, because William's the future king. You ain't upstaging him, but yeah. That's joy. That's celebrations. That's enjoying the little moments in life. Enjoying your time with your family, with your loved ones. Yeah. That's a really lovely card for William. Okay. Catherine, the Princess of Wales. 2026. Oh. Oh dear. Betrayal. That's not a good card for Catherine. Not a good card. I am sensing this has something to do with Harry. I think something might come out. A lot of people have speculated that he was behind the attacks on her, the West Kate, that his vile Sussex squad, put out on her last year on social media. I'm getting that something like that is going to come out. A betrayal against her is going to be exposed next year. Oh. Yeah, I'm not sensing that it's not. I feel like it's something that's happened, but it's going to be exposed next year. Interesting. Okay. Not the card I was expecting for Catherine or wanting. Yeah. 10 of Swords. Okay. Prince Edward. The Duke of Edinburgh. 2 of Swords. He's got some decisions to make. Some tough decisions, possibly, again, to do with maybe Andrew. So he's still not out of Forest Lodge yet. It's gonna be a year of decisions for him. Year of possibly indecision. Because the 2 of Swords can be like, you need to make a choice, but you can't see. You're blindfolded and you can't see. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, he could be having a bit of a confusing and indecisive year next year in some area of his life. Okay, let's look at Sophie, Duchess of Edinburgh. 9 of Cups. There you go. Wish granted. Whatever she's wishing for, she's going to get it. That's the wish card, 9 of Cups. Your wish has been granted. You're going to be living your best life. We love to see that for our Sophie. Our beautiful Sophie. Beautiful Duchess of Edinburgh. She can have a good year next year. Fingers crossed. Let's hope she does. Let's hope they all do, except for Meghan and Harry. Betty. I don't think they can get much worse than this year, though, let's be honest. Okay. Princess Royal. Anne. King of Swords. She's going to get more power, I feel. I mean, she's already, taking on. But she might have to step up if Charles is being indecisive and there's stuff going on, being exposed behind the scenes with finances and stuff. She might have to step up and be like, Charles, get it together, because his lack of action lately, his indecision, especially regarding trying to, pulling Harry and Meghan's titles. It's obvious he doesn't want to do it, but his indecision is hurting the monarchy, unfortunately. It's angering people. And a lot of people don't trust him. He's supposed to be moving on to better things here. But yeah, she's going to be stepping into more power with the King of Swords. The King of Swords is like the ultimate power. It is Anne's energy. Like, you don't mess with the King of Swords. They've got the weapon, they've got the power. You come at them. I feel like she's the defender of the royal family, and she will continue in 2026. Don't mess. She's sort of taken the Prince Philip role. You mess with the monarchy, not on my watch. Is the energy I'm getting. I do love Anne. No nonsense. Prince Harry, 2026. The Star, interesting. Hope. Healing. There may be a chance for him to heal a lot of his wounds. Yeah. I feel like, this year's sort of been the destruction of Meghan. And maybe he's sort of waking up and saying kind of person. I mean, I don't think he is. He's a bit of a dimwit. But maybe he'll start to do some healing on himself. Some real healing on himself. He's got hope anyway. There's hope for him in 2026. And Meghan Markle, 2026. 7 of Pentacles. Dissatisfaction. Her hard work's getting nowhere. As I said, I did a reading on her earlier. This Thomas Markle situation, being exposed for her lies as a liar, that's her downfall. Her hard work is going to come to nothing. She's very dissatisfied. She feels like she's working and not getting anywhere. Like, her hard work's not paying off. She thinks she works hard. Yeah, it's debatable. Yeah. She's not gonna, any projects that she still has that are still going by 2026, they're not gonna succeed. Yeah. Interesting reading. Would have liked to have seen that for Catherine, but anyway. Yeah. Okay, thank you for watching, my friends. And I'll see you soon. See you later.